The first thing Emily noticed was that the brake did not work. She pressed it once. Nothing. She pressed it again. Harder. Still nothing. The road was dark, wet, and empty. Rain hit the windshield as her car moved faster down the hill. No. No, please. Emily pulled a handbrake, but the car did not slow down. Then she remembered something strange. Before she left her parents' house, her father had been standing near her car. At the time, she had thought nothing of it. Now, as a sharp turn appeared ahead, Emily understood. Someone had touched her brakes. The car crashed through the barrier. For one terrible second, Emily saw only darkness below. Then the car fell. Hours later, she opened her eyes in a hospital. Her body hurt. Her head felt heavy. A doctor told her she was lucky to be alive. Then her parents entered the room. Her mother rushed forward, crying, "Oh, Emily, we thought we lost you." Her father stood behind her. He looked shocked, but there was something strange in his eyes. Not relief, fear. Emily stayed silent. Later that night, she heard her father speaking to a police officer outside. "The car is destroyed," he said. "There is no reason to keep it." Emily's heart began to beat faster. Why did he care about the car? Before she could think more, the door slowly opened. 6-year-old Lily stepped inside. The little girl looked scared. She held an old phone tightly against her chest. She walked close to Emily's bed and whispered, Emily, I saw Grandpa near your car." Emily froze. Lily looked toward the door. Then she whispered something that made Emily's blood turn cold. "I have a video." She placed the phone beside Emily. "Grandpa said you were not supposed to come back." Emily stared at the old phone beside her. "Show me," she whispered. Lily picked it up, but before she could unlock it, footsteps came from a hallway. Emily's mother was coming. "Hide it," Emily said quickly. Lily pushed the phone under Emily's pillow and moved away from the bed. The door opened. Emily's mother smiled at Lily. "What are you doing here?" "Nothing," Lily said. Her small voice shook. Emily's mother looked at her for a long moment. Then she turned to Emily. "The doctor says you cannot remember the crash." Emily understood the question hidden inside those words. She slowly nodded. "Everything is still dark." For the first time, her mother looked relaxed. That was when Emily knew something was wrong. Later, when everyone had left, Emily watched Lily's video. The picture was shaky. Lily had been recording herself playing outside. Then Emily's father appeared. He looked around before bending beside Emily's car. A few seconds later, Emily heard her mother's voice. "Are you sure this will work?" Her father stood up. "On that road, she will never survive." Emily stopped breathing. The video continued. Her mother asked, "And the money?" "We get everything after she dies." Emily felt sick. Her own parents had planned to kill her. But why? The next morning, Emily secretly called a lawyer. She learned that her grandmother had left her a large inheritance. Her parents would control part of it only if Emily died before claiming it. Suddenly, everything made sense. Then the hospital door opened. Lily ran inside, crying. "The phone!" she shouted. Emily reached under her pillow. It was gone. Her father appeared behind Lily. He smiled calmly. "Looking for something, Emily?" In his hand was the old phone, and he already knew the password. Emily stared at the phone in her father's hand. For 1 second, nobody moved. Then Emily forced herself to look confused. "What phone?" Her father's smile disappeared. Lily looked at Emily in shock, but Emily gave her a small warning look. Her father stepped closer. "This old thing belongs to Lily." He dropped the phone into his pocket. Emily closed her eyes. "Please, my head hurts." Her father watched her for several seconds. Then he took Lily outside. Emily waited until the door closed. The phone was gone, but the truth was not. Before calling the lawyer, Emily had secretly sent part of the video to herself. Her parents did not know that. 3 days later, Emily returned home. Her parents insisted on staying with her. "We only want to protect you," her mother said. But Emily knew better. That night, she found her medicine bottle open. The pills looked different. She did not take them. The next morning, her mother asked, "Did you sleep well?" "Very well," Emily lied. Her mother looked disappointed. Emily's fear grew. Later, while searching through old family papers, Emily found an insurance document. Her hands began to shake. 2 months before the crash, her parents had increased a life insurance policy in her name. The amount was huge. Then Emily heard the front door open. She quickly photographed the document and returned it. That night, she placed pillows under her blanket and hid inside the closet. At midnight, her bedroom door slowly opened. Someone entered. Emily watched through a small gap. It was her mother. She walked toward the bed, carrying a syringe. She raised it above the blanket. Then Emily's phone vibrated inside the closet. Her mother froze. Slowly, she turned toward the sound. "Emily," she whispered, and began walking toward the closet. Emily held her breath inside the closet. Her mother came closer. 1 step, then another. Suddenly, a loud crash came from downstairs. Her mother stopped. "Who is there?" she shouted. She rushed out of the room. Emily did not wait. She climbed through the small bathroom window and ran to her neighbor's house. The next morning, Emily learned who had made the noise. Lily, the 6-year-old, had entered through the back door and broken a lamp on purpose. "I knew Grandma was doing something bad," Lily whispered. Then she gave Emily another surprise. The phone Dad took was not the real one. Emily stared at her. Lily explained that she had 2 old phones. After the crash, she became scared and switched them. The real phone was hidden inside her toy box. An hour later, Emily watched the full video. This time, she saw everything. Her father was cutting a brake line. Her mother stood nearby. But then a third person entered the picture. Emily moved closer to the screen. It was Uncle Daniel, the one person Emily had trusted since childhood. On the video, Daniel handed her father a pair of gloves. "No fingerprints," he said. Emily felt her heart break. Then another voice came from the recording. Her father said, "After Emily dies, Daniel gets a share." Now Emily understood. The whole family had been waiting for her death. But she did not call the police yet. She copied the video 3 times and sent it to her lawyer. Then she made one dangerous decision. She called her parents. "I remember nothing," she said softly. "I want us to be a family again." That evening, Emily invited everyone to dinner. Her father accepted immediately. But after the call ended, Emily received a message from an unknown number. "Do not trust the video. There was a 4th person at the car." Emily stared at the screen. Then another message arrived. "And that person is already inside your house." Emily slowly looked around the dark house. Someone was inside. She could hear a floorboard move upstairs. Then her phone rang. It was Lily. "Aunt Emily," the little girl whispered. "I sent those messages." Emily froze. "How did you get this number?" "I used Mom's phone." Lily explained that she had watched another part of the video. Someone else had been near the car that night. Before she could say the name, a shadow moved behind Emily. Emily turned quickly. Uncle Daniel stood near the stairs. "You should not be here," Emily said. Daniel smiled. "Neither should you." He stepped closer, but suddenly headlights appeared outside. Her parents had arrived early. Daniel quickly moved away. "Tonight," he whispered, "you will learn who really planned everything." An hour later, the family sat around the dinner table. Emily's father smiled. Her mother acted nervous. Daniel said nothing. Then Emily asked one simple question. "Why did you think I would die that night?" The room became silent. Her father dropped his glass. Her mother stood up. "I don't know what you mean." Emily picked up the remote. The television turned on. Lily's video began to play. Her father's face went white. Her mother started crying. Daniel suddenly laughed. "You think that video tells the whole story?" Then someone knocked on the front door. 2 police officers entered. Emily's father jumped from his chair. "It was Daniel," he shouted. "He planned everything." Daniel looked at him calmly. "No," he said. "Tell her why the crash had to happen that night." Emily stared at her father. He slowly sat down. Then he whispered, "Because your grandmother never died naturally." Emily could not move. Her father looked toward the police. The crash was not meant to hide money. His voice shook. It was meant to hide a murder. Then Lily walked into the room, holding another phone. "I have that video, too." Everyone in the room looked at Lily. The little girl walked slowly toward Emily and placed the phone on the table. "This was from Grandma's room," Lily said. Emily picked up the phone with shaking hands. The video was old, but the voice was clear. It was Emily's grandmother. "If you are watching this, something has happened to me," the old woman said. Emily covered her mouth. Her grandmother explained everything. She had discovered that Emily's parents were stealing money from the family business. When she threatened to report them, they became afraid. They did not want Emily to find out the truth. They wanted control. They wanted money. And they wanted the secret to disappear forever. The room became silent. Emily looked at her parents. The people who were supposed to protect her had spent years destroying her life. Her mother started crying. "We never wanted this to happen." Emily looked at her coldly. "You planned my death." Her father lowered his head. For the first time, he had nothing to say. The police collected the phones, documents, and recordings. The evidence was impossible to ignore. The insurance papers, the brake records, the hidden videos. Every lie they created came back to them. Months later, Emily stood outside the courthouse. People asked how she survived everything. She always gave the same answer. Because someone small had the courage to tell the truth. Lily stood beside her, smiling. The little girl who nobody listened to had exposed a family secret that changed everything. 1 year later, Emily drove down the same road where the crash happened. She stopped at the broken barrier. For a moment, she remembered the fear, the pain, the betrayal. Then she started the car again and continued forward. Her parents wanted that road to be her ending. Instead, it became the place where her new life began. They planned her fall, but they never expected her to rise stronger.